Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA, we want to take a look actually at the bigger picture first, the larger time frame. Just a quick reminder of where we are on the larger time frame. I think it makes sense when we start to get some volatility in like this. The idea so far and the communication so far has been around this bullish structure that has developed on the chart. White scenario preferred, as you know if you watch previous videos. And in the white scenario, the June 23 low was key because that is an invalidation point for the larger degree bullish thesis and structure. So as long as this level is holding there, the overall focus is on higher prices in 5-wave move, which could form a larger degree wave 1, right? So the idea was, okay, we formed a corrective pullback. I mean, it's not the greatest pattern to the downside, so it's not like high confidence, but we had a strong pullback into a bear market low and then a 5-wave move up, followed by a corrective pullback that actually is holding a higher low. And from here then the idea was that this is a 1-2 setup, so 5 waves up, indicating the trend is up after that strong move down. Clearly that move up was not direct part of that direct downtrend anymore, too large for that. And then here a 3-wave move down into this support area between 28.9 and 36.1 cents. So from here we were watching for a reaction. The price did not create a sustained break below our key support area. And the idea was that as long as even if we break below support, I mean, yes, it would have sent us into no man's land, but the invalidation point wouldn't have been reached until the price gets below 21.5 cents. So both are holding the 78.6 retracement, which is key support, and the invalidation point, meaning the white scenario stays intact. Now then, what do we need now? So first of all, we then talked about, okay, how can I confirm that really on the 5th of August a lasting low has been established? Unfortunately, from an Elliott wave point of view, I cannot confirm it as such until I get all these 5 waves completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are possibly working on that right now. And this would complete the first wave in the larger third wave after a larger wave 2 bottomed in August. Possibly, right? So I just need these 5 waves in circle 1 to confirm that. Then the subsequent wave 2 pullback could be a pullback trade setup in theory. I mean, sometimes these pullbacks are quite shallow. That's why I usually show these support areas so that anybody who wants to get positioned gets positioned before the move, because if the move happens, then it can be quite aggressive, as you can see. And then pullbacks can happen and it might take a while for them to happen, and when they happen, it takes time again. That's how crypto works. And then sometimes the pullbacks are shallow if the market is bullish. So just want to say that still from a structural point of view, but that's trading strategy. From a structural point of view, after 5 waves up are complete, we can confirm the wave, we can confirm this pattern and that a larger degree wave 2 bottomed, especially when the pullback is corrective then afterwards. And then the third of a third wave should be the most aggressive rally, wave 4, 5. If things go well, we get another larger 4-5 pattern that could end the bull market for ADA. Well, that is the theory. That's not a guarantee. We have to take it step by step with these altcoins. I think the next focus needs to be on whether the bulls can actually generate this 5-wave move to the upside that I've been talking about since August. So what we need to see is the internal third wave needs to complete here. Then I need another 4-5 pattern. As mentioned before, this third wave needs to reach, let me just double check that, needs to reach 52.8 cents at least. That has been communicated as the next milestone target. And then I need another 4-5 pattern. The wave 4 could take a little bit of time, and then we need one more high. And again, it's usually the 5th wave that these coins are struggling with. It is typically the 5th wave that these altcoins are struggling with. So don't expect it to go, the wave 4 again will be painful, I can tell you that. But that being said, the third might even extend higher. And then the longer the third extends, the more let's say the more boring the 4th wave will become, because all of this needs to be corrected, right? So that's very important. From a structural analysis point of view, I need 5 waves to confirm that in August, 5 waves bottom. From a trading point of view, there were a couple of setups, the yellow box as a pullback trade setup, or the breakout above the recent high, which I communicated as first signal that the bulls are taking the lead. That was at 37.4 cents. Both could have been setups. I mean, they were communicated. And now we just need to see if the bulls can drive the price to 52.8 cents next. That would be my next milestone target here on the, in this pattern. Now, looking at the short term, there are obviously short-term support levels, short-term targets, and so on. So let's move over. By the way, if you're a member, silver or gold member, you can get live chart access, and you can just take your own time, take a look at these charts in detail, even copy them into your own Tradingview, and you see when I make any changes. So this is the pattern I just showed you. It looks a bit different on the smaller time frame, but this because we've got all the different scenarios on here. Well, that's the idea, that in August the 5th wave could have bottomed, was quite neutral, but the break above that 37.4 cent level was giving us the clarity we needed, at least short term. And then now we are obviously rallying towards that blue target area. Let me just double check, because it was more like 52.8 cents. Okay, yeah, it's the same. So 138% extension needs to be reached in this third wave. Then we need that 4-5 pattern. But the thing is, we're now working on quite an aggressive upside impulse. But that could be because in this scenario, in this bullish case, we have a wave 1 complete, a wave 2, and this third wave is typically the strongest, right? Now the third wave would unfold as an ABC structure. We already saw wave A complete, wave B. We're likely in the wave C. In one of the last videos I shared with you this micro count here, which is still being filled in. Since then I've already adjusted the micro support area. That's what I mean, you see all these updates in our live charts. But the yellow count is currently preferred, which means we should push a little bit higher. And there could be this additional 4-5 pattern, 4-5. So A, B, C, and in the C wave we already have 1, 2, 3, one more 4-5 would be ideal. So I will shift the micro support area higher as long as the price extends higher. Next resistance around 45.8 cents, then 50 cents, then 52.9, which is that ideal third wave target. I mean, whether we get another, whether this is just, whether this is just the A wave of the third wave or all of wave 3, it depends on how high it goes, right? If we get to that 138% extension in one go, which we can do, that's why I'm tracking micro support, I'm not looking for another BC, right? But this could be an ABC and A of 3. So if we now, for example, get a rejection at that 45 cent level, this could be a B wave before we go higher in wave C to complete wave 3. So this will be decided, but at the moment the trend is still up, so there's no reason to fight the trend at the moment. That's the update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Also, on the weekend, I'm gonna send out the next free newsletter again, which is going to be interesting. So if you want to receive that, feel free to join our free newsletter mailing list. You'll find the link in the description. It's just below the video. And then I think on Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to send out that newsletter, which includes crypto updates and so on. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.